Nancy Pfotenhauer is a senior policy advisor for the McCain campaign. It's a comprehensive list, Nancy. How much does the McCain campaign expect it to cost, and how's he going to pay for it?
Well, I don't have the official estimate in front of me, but obviously, Contessa, it's going to cost some amount of money over that period of time. But this is a time of crisis, and it's important that we reduce the burdens on American families. And you'll note that Senator McCain's approach is designed to reduce the burdens on American families, not confiscate money and then kind of put it through the Washington, D.C. government spin cycle and then redistribute it back out, which is, among other things, the least efficient way I can imagine to try to prepare or provide some relief. So he's going to reduce tax rates. He's going to allow Americans who realize losses because of this financial downturn to write off more of them. And he's going to allow Americans to keep more of their money that they earned.
John McCain always preaches fiscal responsibility, that he believes that if you're going to cut taxes, you also have to cut spending, and he thinks he can do it. What kind of programs is he going to cut, Nancy, in order to pay for all these tax write-offs?
Well, I would also note that Senator McCain's plan is, on balance, much more fiscally restrained than Senator Obama's. We provide tax cuts.
Yeah, we're going to get to Senator Obama's plan in a moment here, but
go ahead. I'm sorry.
The spending cuts. Where does that come from?
I'm sorry. He is saying he wants to do across-the-board freeze, exempting specific programs that are necessary, like defense, Veterans Affairs, and Social Security and health care. So those are going to be protected, but he wants an across-the-board spending freeze and a top-to-bottom review of the federal government so that some of these programs that are duplicative or, frankly, not working can be consolidated or eliminated. And in general, I mean, prior to this meltdown, obviously there has to be more restricted growth rate of spending now, but prior to this, it would have resulted in a growth rate of spending of about 2.4%. So within that umbrella of 2.4%, some programs would grow faster, and some, like health care or Social Security, and some would not be able to grow as fast as they have been growing. But most Americans know that they've been growing at an out-of-control rate. In fact, I think they were growing about 6.2% under the Republican-controlled Congress, and it's up to 8.1 or 8.3% under the Democratic-controlled Congress.
Yesterday when we talked, I had asked you about new proposals for tax cuts, and you told me that the team was appraising the situation. So apparently the appraisal's been done, and you decided to come forward with some new proposals. What changed? What did you look at in the economy that made John McCain decide that it was time to propose some new tax cuts?
Well, you know, Contessa, we do this on our time frame, not on anybody else's. And so Senator McCain has been monitoring the situation as the crisis has evolved on Wall Street and Main Street, and he has been rolling out solutions to that all along. Remember, he came out with a solution for the financial sector ahead of President Bush, ahead of Congress, and certainly ahead of Barack Obama. He came out with his plan on to get involved and take some of that $700 billion that had been approved already and say make sure it's focused on the homeowner, help people from the ground up, if you will,
Nancy,
and
I was trying to get
resources there.
Yesterday, I was trying to get the scoop.
I know, I wasn't allowed to do it yesterday. I couldn't. I'm sorry, I couldn't get out ahead of the boss.
You have to operate within the rules, I understand, but I just thought maybe I could get the real news scoop on a Monday instead of on a Tuesday. Nancy, good to talk to you as always. Thank you.
Take care.